Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is NASUHA.
Hi, my name is Nurul Aisyah binti SOLEH. My matrix number 2025187117.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul SYAFIA binti MOHAMAD SHAM. My matric number is 2025109519. I'm from BA 279.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SYAZWANI binti KAMRUDDin. My matric number is 2025124143. I'm gonna start my presentation with an introduction. What is a sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship is the simplest and most common form of business ownership. In this business, one individual fully owns and controls the business and making all key decisions, while the owner may receive help from family members or workers, and the ultimate responsibility and authority rests solely with them. In our group project, we focus on a stationery box, a local business owned and managed by Mrs. Vijay Virasamy. This business served as a clear example of how a sole proprietorship operates in real-world setting. Next, I'm going to continue with business background. Stationery Box was established on the 11th of February 2024 with an initial capital of 250,000 ringgit. It is a relatively new business that operates without any hired employees at this time, meaning the owner manage all the operations independently. The decision to start the business was based on identifying a specific market gap, which is there were no stationery shops available in the surrounding area. This shows how recognizing local needs can service as a strong foundation for starting a new business.
So we continue to our next slide, which is business characteristic of sole proprietorship, which is retail stationery and printing service. So this assignment we conduct on 19 May 2025. So the interview we choose is Vijay Virasamy as in the owner that sharing her experience with us. This is the social media so that owner conduct on her own, which is I have a Shopee, Facebook, Lazada and so on. After we arrive at that shop, we analyze owner core product that is stationery pen and others. From this slide, we can see the first characteristic, which is source of capital that owner with her husband contribute in their business. Of course, I mentioned about ownership is still in a sole proprietorship, which is owned by husband and wife. With unlimited liability, remember, no protection for personal asset and risks extend beyond business investment. This exists like one person wearing multiple hats. At the end, the owner control everything. During our interview, the customer keep coming to interrupt our session interview, but we take a pitch of them customer that request printing service. This shows management and control by the owner. Remember, profit belong to owner and losses also be borne to the owner. Books and account, which is where owner keep and track purchases from customer via PO system, which is the name is purchases order. Owner keep them tracked by using site giant app on their laptop, and it located at cashier systems. It also has advantage and disadvantage. And as you can see, the slide show about item performance report, which is has listed such as printed service. This is the most top customer use their service. Sales, orders report, and TikTok product listing can be seen on this slide, which is it keeps them and track on their invoice and other things like the orders number, so the customer that want receipt can print it again. TikTok listing also keep track by PO system.
Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to presenting about classification in stationery book. I will start with asset. Assets are defined as resources that the business own. Assets is something that holds a value. Assets are classified into three parts: non-current asset, current asset, and investment. For this business, they have two types of asset: current asset and non-current asset. Current asset are resources that a business own and expect to use or sell within a year. Current asset is easily converted into cash. The current asset that the stationery book has is cash, bank, and inventory. Non-current asset are resources that the business own but cannot easily convert into cash and won't turn into cash profit for over a year. Normally, non-current asset used to running daily business operation. For this business, non-current asset that they have during their daily business operation is computer, photocopy machine and printer machine, and cash register machine. Next is liability. Liability can differ as resources borrowed by the business from other party. It could be money, goods, or service. They have two types of liability: non-current liability and current liability. For this business do not have current liability. This is because all the goods expenses are by the owner by the debit or cash. Non-current liability is a debt a business own, but the amount borrowed will not be repaid in 1 year. This business has made a loan with Tekun. Tekun is classified as a non-current liability. Tekun is a loan made by the owner to start a business. Capital is the money used to run or grow a business. In this business, 250,000 ringgit Malaysia was used as a capital by the owner to run her business. Next is revenue. Revenue is a gross income a business receives from its primary activity, like selling product or service that the business provide. For this business, the revenue sale that the business get is not fixed, as it depends on customer demand or seasonal factor. This business get about 5,000 per month as a sale revenue. Last but not least is expenses. Expenses can be defined as a cash outflow or cost of asset consumed or service used in the process of earning revenue. For this business, the expenses that the owner must pay monthly is rental and pay utility bill. For rental, the business must pay a photocopy machine rental and rent shop rental. And the utility bill, the owner pay for electric bill and telephone bill.
I'm going to talk about the recording process of the business stationery box. Most of the recording transaction, which is sales and expenses, were recorded by manual cash book and also PO system. For sales transaction, most of the customer pay by cash, debit or credit card, bank transaction, and also touch and go. But for corporate customer, they pay by check. The business owner purchase their stocks or business owner purchase from their suppliers. They also pay by cash or online transfer. The PO system that the business owner use were recorded at the cash register and can link to the business owner laptop. The PO system also can link with their online shopping platforms such as Shopee, Lazada and TikTok for yellow bag. The strength and the weakness for this kind of recording process, the PO system that the business owner use only need to insert the stock when the stock arrive, so it will save time. Didn't have to do a stock take every 6 months. When customer buy by online platform, it also will deduct automatically on the PO system. But this PO system also has a weakness. When the business owner make some kind of mistake when recording, and the business owner writing the bill for the customer, and if she makes a mistake, a little bit of mistake, then she needs to start over because that bill cannot be used at all. And this PO system didn't use a proper accounting system. Okay, that's all from me.
Conclusion is about this case study give us real insight info how entrepreneurs actually run their business. In addition, through this interview, we developed stronger analytical skills and gain deeper understanding. Lastly, we grateful to the business share their time and valuable experience with us. Special appreciation to the business owner, as a time we expressing gratitude for the business owner. And the last one is, this is our reference, and thank you.